Hello guys, it's your fellow investor here today with another video, and this one is related to Healthier Choices Management Corp with ticker symbol HCMC. I read my comments and there's been requests to make an update about HCMC, so I said hey, why not? It's been some time since I've looked into it, so let's just do it. First things first, if we check out the graph, we can see that on the daily chart it does almost nothing. It goes down, right? It goes down about 16% and then it goes up 20, so it's like even. So at the end of the day, it's really 50-50. Whatever happens. As we can see, it just repeats itself. I don't know if it's even possible to like day trade this, because I'm not really sure of the daily volume which is being traded, because it's such a cheap stock or penny stock. There needs to be a lot of millions of shares being traded every day to sustain some kind of a volume. So it might be a little bit harder to day trade this with bigger volumes, but with small volumes I think it could be manageable, but it's still very risky because of the current market conditions, which are not great and hasn't been great for some time. And if we check out here on the Google stock chart what happened for past month, we can see the stock went up for more than infinity %. So that's kind of weird, right? And if we switch to the max, we can see it's down 100%. So if we rather go here into Yahoo Finance, very simple graph. It even shows us the development of the graph. So for past 1 month, it's actually down 37.5%. You can see it in the left upper corner. It says, the change for past month. And if we switch here to 3 months chart, we can see it's down 54% for half a year. It's down 64%. So it's going down. It's going down, but now it's just 57 because it popped back to 0% for today. So it's changing, it's developing. However, there aren't like any big news which would create this big spike like in May, which was really nice to see. April. And the only biggest or big catalyst is the lawsuit, and the lawsuit is gonna take probably some more time to resolve. But if we head into their news section, which you can actually find here on Yahoo Finance, because there's been, all eyes on this penny stock at one stage. So they've decided to, put news here on Yahoo Finance instead of here into their news sections on otcmarkets.com, which is rather weird, rather strange, but whatever floats your boat. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter where you find it. The most important thing is that you can find the news. And first I'm gonna start with that they've provided the update in patent infringement lawsuit against Philip Morris. But it's not really anything crazy or crazy exciting. It's just on July 23rd, so it's about 2 months old news, that the District Court for the Northern District of Georgia granted Philip Morris and Philip Morris Products motion to dismiss HCMC's patent infringement action against them. HCMC has 14 days to file a motion for leave to file a further amended complaint, which HCMC intends to do by set deadline. With that being said, this is just going back and forth and will probably be going this way because Philip Morris or PM doesn't want to lose money, or if they will lose money, they don't want to lose that much of the money, and HCMC wants to get as much money as they can. So there's going to be a little bit of a fight between them. It might take a few more months before it will settle down. If it will settle down, hopefully it will, because if not, then it might take another year, and the investment might not become as good as it might seem in the early stages. However, it's still in the play, and after it will happen, and if HCMC wins the lawsuit, well, then it's going to be a massive move upwards. What is a better sight for your eyes is that they reported financial results for the second quarter of this year, and they delivered strong results with an adjusted EBITDA improvement of 20% year over year, and they've achieved sales growth and a 7% gain in gross profits for the same period last year. Nothing too shabby, and it's good to see actually some pros, not only cons, in any quarter results. There's like more of the details, but I will skip this because I don't think because you've probably already read it yourself, or if you didn't, I will put the link in the description as with the other links and you can read it yourself. I will go rather over the numbers. So here on the otcmarkets.com, I use this website to check the financials or news for penny stocks, but in this case only for the financials. So if you scroll down in their quarterly sections, we can see that they are sustaining their gross profit, which is great, that they aren't really like going down with anything, that they are surviving very nicely. And what is a little bit worse, that their operating income has increased about $150,000, so it's not anything crazy. What is positive is that their net income from continuing operations is now positive $180,000 roughly, right? So this translates into their net income, which is now positive. So at least that's a great news from this side, but it would be better to see everywhere positive numbers and their operating margin to be in without this minus as well. If we head into their security details, we can see what is the current market cap and the precise market cap, as well as the total amount of outstanding shares. And so right now it's about 340 billion outstanding shares, and 4 months ago when I made a video about this company, there was about 300 billion. So we can see that there's a little bit of a share dilution, or that people are just selling off their shares, so there's more available shares for others to grab. But then if I check out StockTwits and see how many watchers are here on StockTwits, we can see there's over 88,000 watchers. And last time, I believe a few months ago, there was like 80,000, 85,000. Well, anyways, it's still an increase. It's not much, but it's still a few thousand people, joined here for the cause and are still interested in this stock. And there isn't such a big sell-off, or people aren't like abandoning this stock as with SANP. They're rather optimistic. So that's how it still keeps this big amount of followers. Last but not least, I like to look into shortvolumes.com. And if we type the ticker symbol HCMC, you will see the short volume percentage. And here on this graph, it's very nicely displayed that the biggest short volume percentage was on 29th of July, and since then it dropped down massively, and right now it's around 26-27%. So it's nothing crazy, but it's still not a normal, like normal short volume is like from 5 to 10%. So yeah, this is looking kind of good, but around here now, the 58% of short volume, that was looking kind of juicy for some kind of a short squeeze, and we can see here from the increased volume in the long volume and short volume as well. So hopefully we made some kind of a profit in this move, because I'm not really sure when there's going to be another short-term opportunity other than like earlier announcement of settling the lawsuit. So in my opinion, HCMC lawsuit can go either way. It can, HCMC can lose or win this case. But with what the details we have and information, and even there's a little bit of hype behind it, I think HCMC has a slightly better chance of winning it. But with the stock price just going down, the hype is going down as well. But people who bought in, I believe they are still believing in this company, in the stock, and they are doing good as the company itself. And this lawsuit, if they would win it, it would be a very nice cherry on top, and it would probably move the stock price crazy. I hope I brought you some value with this video. If I did, then definitely subscribe to the channel and smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. If you have any questions, or I missed something out, or you even have some ticker symbols you like to share with me, you can do so by typing it in the comment section below. I read all my comments whenever I have time and respond to them as well. With that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video.